Hey everybody! So another video, one of the many videos I'm trying to catch up on now. So I got this absolutely months ago. This is the price tag, I think it's called, by BPMODS in aluminium with a kind of like a resin kind of patch on both sides. I got this, absolutely months and months ago from G1. And it's just taken me this long to actually do a review for it. So it is a little mechanical track slider, much kind of like the Shuffle and the Pop 2.0 by 01 EDC, but it can go both ways, so you can go backwards and forth, and it's got a really nice sound. So they did these in stainless steel, I believe, originally with like ornate patches made of patina metals and stuff, but I didn't like those. I found them really kind of gaudy, a bit too much, and I don't like patina metals, so didn't appeal to me. The general Fidget did appeal to me, but just the look and design wasn't my thing, and I think it was quite expensive. Anyway, they released these aluminium versions, so much cheaper, and with these kind of very nicely done patches, and you buy them separately. So you buy the body of the Fidget, and then you buy the patches. So you need to buy both. You don't, if you just buy the body, you're going to have a big, gap here where it looks really ugly. So the patches are held on with magnets. At the moment, I don't actually think I can get that out. I don't particularly want to. No. But yeah, the patches come with spare magnets. But yeah, you do have to buy them separately. So you have to figure that into your costs and what you can afford. Off the top of my head, I can't remember how much I paid for this in total, but I will put a link to G1's website down below. And it's pretty neat. I'm not usually a fan of aluminium where Fidget's concerned, but it's very lightweight and it was affordable, and I thought I wanted to try it. I just put a little lanyard on here to match the patch with just a normal little stainless steel bead. So we've got the little logo there. Not a big fan of that logo. But anyway, and then you can see on the back we got the tracks and a little we've got some tape on there, I think, just to help probably protect this part and to just help keep that smooth as it slides, because aluminium is not a strong metal. And we've got some balls in there that just run along this track. Now I'm not going to take this apart simply because I've got my lanyard on there. It's very nice that it does have the hole for the lanyard. It's kind of something extra to hang on to, which is kind of nice. And it's kind of nice that it goes both ways. I guess you can use it in either hand, so it's ambidextrous, but I've never really had a problem with that with fidgets before, with this type of fidget, so like a fan kind of function. I usually fidget with my left hand anyway, even though I'm right-handed, but yeah, I've not really had a problem with that, but I guess this does kind of fill that gap for anyone who does have a problem with it. Now on the back it looks kind of ugly. These have to be removed to take it apart because, as you can see, this plastic piece, it sits in the track. You can see a little bit there. It's very simple, and you get a lot of spare parts. So you get the body in one box, patch in the other box. I'm not going to open the other box. It's just got the spare magnets in it for the patch. So you get a tool, you get some spare balls, spare springs, because obviously those balls are kept under tension. You've got spare screws. You've got everything really to... Oh, and you've also got spare tape that's already been cut. So that's kind of nice. you've kind of got everything you need going forward with this fidget. Always good to see. But what do I think of it? So obviously if you watch my channel, you know that I've got the 01 EDC Pop 2.0, which is also mechanical. So there we go. Now, similar-ish in size, but yeah, you got 3 pieces for the pop, 2 pieces for the price tag. Now, I love the pop. I make no secret of that. It's one of my most favourite fidgets. Absolutely love it. I have to say, the sound of this is really nice. It's very clear, very crisp, but the haptic feedback is just rubbish. Like, I'm really sorry. In comparison to, say, the 2.0 pop, this is just so much more satisfying, and the fact that it, with the repelling magnets in there, it just wants to flare open if you put pressure here, but you can also control it as well. So, you know, there's quite a few ways you can fidget with this one. I mean, I think you're supposed to fidget with your right hand and things like that, but I actually just prefer it with my left. I love it. It's an awesome fidget, just, you know, quality control is rubbish with the decals, because update, this fell off a little while ago. I've had to glue it back in, so I think everything has fallen off apart from these 2 little bits here, so I'm very mindful of that. But everything that I've glued back in with the glue that G1 gave me has stayed. So that's a little aside there. So, I mean, yeah, this is kind of nice. But the haptic feedback, I don't know, maybe it would be better on the stainless steel. I don't know. I don't have one to compare it. It would probably feel nicer in hand because you got more weight. Yeah, I don't know, just the feedback isn't very satisfying. But in terms of ergonomics, actually, this is really nice. So this is like a little worry stone texture. You can see it's kind of recessed. And it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And it is nice. It is nice in hand. Mima, shush, stop that. Oh, she's clawing my chair, sorry. It's just, yeah, it's really nice to hold. Very nicely machined. There's no sharp edges on the aluminium, not even here. It is very nicely done. It's just not that satisfying, unfortunately, for me. And obviously it is going to mark, and you can see, even despite that, I mean, the tape is a good idea having there, but it is still marking on the aluminium there. I mean, you know, for me, it's a functioning fidget. It's going to have usage marks, so it doesn't really bother me, but just keep that in mind, especially with aluminium. And what else can I compare it to? Well, I had a shuffle and I sold it. And very recently, I've been regretting doing that. So I went and bought another one. And I bought one of these little slips while I was at it. They were on sale at Innswork on AliExpress. So I actually ended up paying less than half of what I paid for my original one back in the day, back when they were really popular. So yeah, I got this for a bargain as far as shuffles are concerned. So yeah, I have rebought the shuffle because I missed it. It's you know, fidgets have come further forward. I have to say this is a better fidget than the shuffle in terms of ones that, you know, track sliders that fan out. But I just missed it. Oh, here she is. Really, really missed it. And this, you know, this is, I know it's magnetic, these are mechanical, but just to compare it, because they've got similar kind of function. Very similar in size, but of course the shuffle is much, much slimmer. I know, darling, I know. Obviously the shuffle isn't as nice in terms of like you've got a nice worry stone kind of feel here, and the shuffle obviously you can feel all the design there, but the shuffle's got the haptics. Because they're magnetic, it's going to be stronger anyway. Yeah, I do like this. I'm a little bit torn on what to do with it. Whether to keep it for a little bit longer and see how I get on, use it a little bit more, see if I sort of get more attached to it, or, you know, do I let it go? It's beautifully made. Oh, she's knocking the camera now. Hey. Absolutely beautiful, but yeah, just wonderful sound, but the feedback isn't there. I'm gonna give it a quick weigh. Oh my gosh. Right. It's about 33 grams. Obviously I've got my lanyard on there, so it's adding a little bit more weight. It's a good pocketable fidget, I guess. It's a good size. So let's have a look. So it's about 40 millimeters by 30. And then with the patch on there, it's about 14 millimeters deep. So yeah, it's a sweet little thing, and kind of fun that it can go both ways, and you can just go like this. But yeah, I just feel like the haptics aren't there. Sometimes it doesn't always sit flush. It's a little bit awkward. Like, it seems to just want to sit like this. Yes, I know, darling. Kind of off. It's not a big deal because you can kind of push it back. It's just something that I've noticed in use. Yeah, so that's a video on the patch, I guess. Let me know if you've got one, what you think of it. If you've got the aluminium or the stainless steel, is the stainless steel one better? I'm kind of guessing that it might be. It might just feel more satisfying to hold. Maybe the haptics might be a bit better. I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know what you think. And have a lovely day, and I've got to sort this cat out. Bye bye.